Okay, so we're in football, fellas, and he's gonna run you about 451k unless you got lucky. You got a red pick. So this looking at this card alone, guys, 97 standing tackle is insane. And he has 895 interceptions, which is actually very high. He has 79 stamina, which isn't bad. 96 strength, 94 aggression, and the reactions are there. Ball control is crazy on the center back. Good composure. His acceleration has an 85, which is actually rare. There's probably max 5, 6 solid CBs that have that kind of pace. I'll show you right now. Like for example, we have a Maldini, 2.3 mil card, 86 acceleration. Rafael Varane has 86, which is the one that just got released, which supposedly is disgusting. We have Rio Ferdinand, 86, who's considered a meta CB that people will use. So he's up there with some pretty crazy, players. We got Ramos, who everybody knows is broken, who has 90 acceleration. He's in a different level, of course, when it comes to that. We got Garvargiol, who's got 88 acceleration, which is crazy, man. Garvargiol has disgusting stats. So Kimpembe, for example, but yeah, man, he's up there with some of the fastest center backs in the game. So yeah, guys, he's a 6'4" behemoth and power header trait. So good stuff. I'm gonna give you guys some good highlights because I got him to where I felt I saw his flaws, and I got to where I saw his positives. So let's go. And for example, here we are. This is a certain scenario that I was a little bit weirded about. So let's check this out. I'm gonna take the camera off. So in this situation, we're running against Thomas Muller with Saliba. Most players here, I'll explain one, for example. Araujo will body this guy regardless. If he's not going to catch up, he's going to use his strength. Saliba didn't really use his strength, but then again, I wasn't holding LT in this scenario. But most players, I don't need to, like Araujo. Oh, I actually did hold LT. And I did kind of brush him off, and he kind of, messed up his shot a little bit. But Araujo, I feel, is way more presence than Saliba still. So Araujo has more presence. So if I were to rank him in presence, he's there. He's definitely strong. But Araujo's stronger, Again, we're starting with some flaws just because it's probably the most important part. And okay, now here we start controlling the play, we start using him a little bit more. And he does have that lock on. Check this out. Boom. Locked onto the ball. You can tell that was all his, man. The way he just clinged to it right here. Like, choom. It's a wrap. We actually got a goal with Saliba in this situation. We did a little move with Payet. He ran into the inside and easy tap in, bro. I was like, wait, what is he doing? I was like, Saliba? What? Here's another perfect example when you're dealing with pace. We have Araujo, right? We switch. We do some bad switching. We tried to switch to Saliba, but we couldn't. But as soon as we did here, this is where the strength or body type comes into play. And we're going to see what happens. So here we go. Tried and failed. We couldn't take Vinny off the ball in this situation. And I'm not sure if it's due to because Saliba's not really his body type. It says it's high and average, but he does look thin. To me, he looks thin, and he wasn't really able to muscle out Vinny here. Now I didn't press B to push him off. I did press B. I tried it actually. He put an out tackle. He tackled instead of pushed him. So I think that's what happened. think I was trying to push him, and then it eventually it just came out with a tackle instead. but we just couldn't brush Vinny off the ball, man. And I know CB's Araujo's one of them, where in this situation, he will either get a foul or drop you, period. Like, he will take the ball with no foul. So it's a weird one. It's a weird situation. He was showcasing some of his reach. We got nutmegs, and then boom, Saliba comes in with a slide. It's over, man. He's sent into the hospital right there for sure. So right here, we're dealing with a similar scenario from the first scenario, but we control him this time, and that's just light work. Again, he's more of a controlling CB, I feel. If you control him, you might not get let down. But if you think his AI is gonna most of the time do it all for you, he will sometimes. But he's definitely, I feel like, one of CB that you gotta control. Another really strange but good example was this scenario right here. Again, I'm confused. The player has 96 strength, 94 aggression. And usually there's certain CBs that will, for example, Captivella puts in the tackle, even though he's not a center back. If you're right here, for example, I have Araujo. If I'm chasing the path he's running to, I hold at teammate contains, so Saliba can push him off with his strength, or try to stop him a bit, or try to tackle him. They tend to do that sometimes. He couldn't brush him off, so I had to just pass along. Now I think this was Harry Kane though. Let me see. Was it Harry Kane? I can't really tell. No, that's. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's Ronaldo Prime. Okay, maybe not. So either way, man, 96 strength, 94 aggression. You should be able to drop R9, bro. I feel okay, but again, it shows that, look, Araujo did, but he kind of was weakened. But I still feel like he could have done more, man. Okay, another example, man. I do feel like I don't know if it's something up with him, but he does get that I'm asleep factor. He kind of falls asleep. I don't know. I need to press agile, I feel, most of the time with this guy, or I gotta be controlling him, because his AI alone sometimes I feel like just falls asleep. Check this out. Even Araujo kind of got mixed up, like what's going on. It kind of just flew above him. Who's crossing it? Probably was a great cross. Sakai is 93 crossing, so I can see how that probably was a thing. But I tried to get the ball back here, and he just fell over. Like, he just fell over. Like, his body type or whatever just doesn't show 96, 94 aggression from what I see. This is another really good example of its flaws that I saw. Check it out. I'm trying to get him off the ball with Saliba. I'm trying to push Harry Kane. I needed Araujo to pretty much come and do it. I wasn't able to get him off the ball, so let's see. He's on the run. Yes, Harry Kane is strong, but he's not stronger stat-wise than Saliba. So I was like, okay. And we're using a Saliba 96, 94. Yeah, 96, 94 aggression. I'm trying to brush him off. We can't. I'm trying to catch up. We can't. We need Araujo to come in with a tackle. Boom. And I almost dropped Harry Kane. So it shows you right there the difference between Araujo strength and Saliba strength. Saliba's is faster, but Araujo's strength kind of doesn't care if you're faster. He'll push you off and drop you. That's what I think. All right, this one was a weird one, guys. This one was a weird one. So we're controlling him in this instance right here. We're running. We held jockey. We were trying to jockey with him, and then we let go of it. He kind of didn't lock on, and then we played full speed because I was kind of pausing it. So we had him right here, trying to get to it. Just couldn't. This was the weird part about him sometimes. That exact thing, and it would happen here and there, where it kind of just, I'm not sure if it has to do more with Harry Kane's attacking positioning, that it's just so good and it's lengthy that it doesn't lock onto you, it locks onto him. But it was a thing. It was a thing here and there. This is more of where he's good at using that pace. He can be a little bit of surprising to some players. He'll sneak up on you, come and swoop in, get the ball. Okay, guys, that's the end of the Saliba review. Let's talk about him a bit more, and let me know if you enjoy these more detailed reviews when it comes to center backs and defense. I don't mind doing them. I think it's important. Defense is the most important part this year to begin with, so I feel these guys need a good review. And yeah, like I said, the 96, let me take my camera off, the 96, 94 aggression, I did not see it yesterday. I did not see it. That's what I'll say. Yesterday I did not see it. Maybe I could see a lot more today, but I did not notice it too much, man. And the the tackles, and sometimes I could tell they were disgustingly nice. The acceleration sometimes seems super quick, and then sometimes not, because acceleration and it has to do also with strength and the aggression. Even though he says that stats wise that it's there, there's been certain center backs that I've used that aren't that fast, but since they're so strong, it makes the other guy slow, because they're kind of like shoulder and shoulder, and it'll slow down the other guy, and then he'll still get the ball. Saliba wasn't doing that, even though he wasn't using his strength to his advantage. Something was up. So I like him. I'm still gonna use him in my team for sure, because he's still better than pretty much a lot of center backs. But Lucio, for example, it's not as fast as Saliba, but Lucio is somebody that no matter what, this dude will brush anybody off, and that's when he wins the ball every time. It's a weird. This card is, well, it really is weird, man. But if I were to tell you who's better, I think Saliba's better. But defensively, I don't know. Actually, who is? I see. This is the thing. I don't know who's better. The base. I'm talking base Lucio. Saliba should be better, honestly. Saliba should be better. But I'm just going by based on strength. Lucio's strength is way better. His aggression, his body type is beyond levels from Saliba. To me, I could be wrong, but to me, yesterday he wasn't not on point. Saliba was not on point. But all right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the review, and catch you later. Peace.